Hi guys, it's Monica. So this week on Tinder, I pretended to be just myself and used Tinder as if I was actually single and actually looking. First of all, I don't know how reliable Tinder is because I've never actually used it as like an actual looking for someone to hook up with or date or whatever. But I was pretty successful, I would say, for the amount of people that I swiped right on, which means trying to match with them. So overall, I got 96 total matches, and of those matches, 25 people contacted me one time, and 9 people contacted me 2 or more times. Usually this would be a response like, "Hey, what's up?" Or sometimes people would try to talk to me about my bio. So in my bio, I talked about how I like to watch Netflix and hang out with my cat and what my major and minor are. And I also talked about how I really like F. Scott Fitzgerald. So sometimes people would ask me like, "Hey, do you also like Hemingway?" Or, "Hey, your cat is super cute," because I had a picture with my cat because he's my favorite. And sometimes people would make jokes with me, and other times people would say kind of really gross things, but that's Tinder, I guess. And for me, what I found is that I was most likely to swipe right on someone when they had pictures of just themselves, or if they had pictures of them doing fun things like climbing or being outdoors. One thing that I noticed that a lot of guys did, but I didn't necessarily particularly like, is when they would have pictures of themselves with a lot of friends or surrounded by girls. Also, a lot of people had pictures with dogs because for some reason, they think they're gonna hook up with someone if you show you like dogs, which I mean, I guess works for some people, but whatever. So yeah, it was kind of interesting to see how people portrayed themselves and how it affected me and what I wanted in a man, I guess. So yeah, it was a very interesting week. Next week, I will be portraying myself as a single mom and just looking to have fun and meet someone who's willing to commit to that. So it'll be interesting how people take that self-branding and accept it or not accept it. So I'm predicting that most of the time people will not match with me because simply matching with someone is saying you're committed and you are aware of the fact that I have a child and you're still willing to try it out. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes, but I'm predicting that I will have less matches than Jess and Dan, and also probably older men because older men are probably more willing to be responsible for a child or someone who has a child. So yeah, that's all I have for this week, and I'll keep you updated.